my channel on behalf of Britt. I'm Brittany, and today I'm giving you guys a tutorial on butterfly locks. I've been dying to do these on myself. I've done a couple clients, but I told myself the day I decided I was going to do them on myself, I was going to film a tutorial for you guys. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just teasing out the hair. I'm going to show you guys everything that I have laid out here, what I'm going to use, and then of course give y'all step by step. So as I'm talking to y'all and filming the intro simultaneously, I'm just taking the hair apart. It comes in this very defined water wave curl. I'm going to get into the details of this hair in just a minute, but it comes like this in the pack, and I'm just teasing it apart so that when it's time for me to wrap, which wrapping is maybe like the third or fourth step, but I want to go ahead and prep it so that when it's time to wrap, the hair is already ready to go. So yeah, I'm sitting at my desk in my bedroom right now, y'all. I've been doing hair all day long, so excuse my attire. I've already taken my shower, washed my hair, and I'm dressed for bed so that whenever I'm done, I don't know if I'm going to finish my whole head tonight or just work until I get sleepy, because it is already 9:06 at night and I'm just getting started. It'll probably take me about 5 hours to do this, because it normally takes me 3 hours to do it on a client. So normally with most styles, whatever amount of time it takes me to do it on a client, it normally takes me about 2 hours more because my arms get tired. I have to stop and hold the mirror up behind me to make sure my parts are neat, and it's a whole process when you're doing your own hair. If you know, you know. But yeah, it'll probably take me about 5 hours with me just getting started at 9 o'clock at night. I do not know if I'm gonna go straight through with the 5 hours tonight. You might see me get up in the morning and be in a whole different outfit finishing my hair tomorrow. Who knows? But as of right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and tease out everything, get everything ready to go. Like I said, I've already washed my hair and deep conditioned it. Underneath here is in a shower cap. I'm gonna take the shower cap off in just a minute and go ahead and part my hair and plait it and box. I need to talk to you guys as if you've never seen anyone do this before, because I may be the first video you come across. So if it sounds confusing, I'll show you when it's time to actually do my hair, what I'm talking about as far as the parting and the box braids parts. You're like, what? Box braids? What's going on? But I'll show you guys what I'm talking about because I'm horrible at explaining. So in a minute, I'm going to show you guys what's going on. But yeah, I'm just teasing it out. And if this is your first time watching someone do these, normally I just hold it in the middle or I hold the piece of hair at the end, but you just run your fingers through it. It's pretty soft. FreeTress has very soft hair, but it looks a little weird with me doing it because I have nails on that are about 1 inch long, so excuse that. But yeah, you just tease it apart. So I'm gonna do another piece for you guys. I'm holding it in the middle. I'm going one way, running my fingers through it. Okay, she wanna act up, so I'm moving a little further down to hold it a little further down. Then I'm going back this way and just running my fingers through it. I'm not getting it like all the way separated. Notice it's still connected, but I'm just opening it up. Opening it up. And that's how it looks. I'm gonna do one more piece. I got a little pop of color, y'all, so I gotta tease out all of this too. But yeah, I'm just holding it in the middle. It's the nails. I got rhinestones and stuff on it, and that gets caught sometimes, but yeah, you just run your hands through. Done, I still have quite a bit to go, but this is how it comes in the pack, and when you're done, this is how it looks for wrapping. So defined, coming straight out the pack, teased out, and And this is how you want your hair to be when you get ready to wrap. So now that I have majority of my hair wrapped, I came back to talk to you guys and give you step by step on how I got here. So we're gonna break this down. Most of my hair is parted. Y'all see I have a few left that I left just to show you guys, and my parts are very much crooked, but with Butterfly Locs you're supposed to have a messy look, so my parts are very much messy. Normally when braiding my own hair, I'll put a mirror behind my head and make sure my parts are neat and defined, but again, this is a messy style, so I didn't really care that my parts were perfectly straight. I go ahead and I take this first box that you see here and I start twisting the hair. I do this so that the hair can get a nice neat grip onto the hook. If I don't do this, it's kind of hard to get the hair to stay in the hook, and you'll see how much easier it makes it for me. Once I slide through, I'm going to slide the crochet needle through my braid, and then I'm going to sit that little piece that I twisted, and it sits right into the hook. I close the latch back, and then I pull it through. Once I pull the hair through, I open my loop up. I take one end of the hair, just one end, and I start pulling that through. Once I get that all the way through the end, you'll see I end up with two pieces. One I'm gonna use to hold and one I'm gonna use to wrap. You'll see me grab a hold of my braid and my hair, and I just start wrapping. Guys, it's important that you hold your root as tight as you can before you start wrapping so that your lock doesn't slide and that it has a nice grip. So you'll see me wrap really tight at the root, and then I'll start loosening up. But for right now, I'm just wrapping really tight. And once I feel like my lock is secure, I go ahead and create my butterfly wings. I stick my thumb through the piece of the hair, and then I begin wrapping that piece over my thumb. I wrap it maybe 1 or 2 times. Then I pull my thumb through. Okay, you see me moving my thumb down. And then once I move my thumb down, I start wrapping beneath that wing that I made. Okay, once I get further down, I'll do it again, but you're just poking your thumb through the hair. I'm showing you guys the wing right there, but you just poke your thumb through the hair. I should be doing it again now, yep. And then I start wrapping the excess hair over the top of my thumb, and that's what creates the butterfly wing. And then I start wrapping down. At this point, I started running out of the original hair I was wrapping with, so I split that hair in half and I start wrapping again. And then from here, it's pretty much freestyle, however you want. You can do as many wings as you want up and down the braid. I did 2 on this particular lock. Some locks I made 4 wings, some locks I made 5 wings. It just depended on how I wanted that particular lock to look. Once I get to the bottom where I feel like that lock is measured up with the rest of them, I start wrapping back up to the top. So you'll see me take that piece and go up to the top, and then that curly piece that's hanging, you can either snip that or go ahead and take that and start wrapping that back up to the top. For this particular lock, I want to say I took that piece and wrapped it back up, but we'll see in just a second. Right now, I'm just securing this first piece. I wrap it and I tuck it. Right here, I'm just wrapping it really tight just to tuck it in. It is secure. And now I'm going back to the bottom, and with this excess piece, yep, instead of snipping it, I just go ahead and start wrapping that piece as well. And you can do this for more fullness, to make your lock fuller. Like, I got down to the end and my lock was still pretty thin, so I decided to wrap more hair. But if you get to that point and you feel like the excess hair isn't needed, you can just snip that off. But now I'm wrapping back up to the top of my lock, and you'll see me secure that as well. Okay, y'all, I got a little too, I guess, excited once I started filming this part for you guys, and I was wrapping a little too fast, and I noticed that there was an opening in my lock where my hair was showing. And this is perfect because I can show you guys imperfections and how to fix them. So with this particular lock, I just snipped a piece of excess hair. And I'm gonna go over that part that's showing my black hair, and I'm just gonna wrap it with the piece of the brown hair. Had I been using black hair to wrap my locks, or a color that matched my hair exactly, like a 2, I probably wouldn't have done this step. But because my hair is jet black and this weave is brown, I didn't want any of my black hair showing through the locks. So I take that little piece, and you just see me covering up my hair with this little piece. Moving forward, I'm pretty sure I won't make any more mistakes like this, so you won't see me pick up those pieces. It's not a necessary step. But again, with me just now filming this part, showing you guys, I started wrapping too fast, or maybe too busy trying to teach, and I had a little imperfection with this lock. So I'm just covering that up, and then I'll move on to my other few locks that I have left, and I'll just repeat those steps over and over. Now that I have my lock how I want it to look, I go ahead and seal everything in with nail glue. You guys, don't go all the way up your dread. Go to about where you think your hair stops. I know by heart where my hair ends, so I went ahead and dabbed some glue there just to secure the look. Now I'm moving on to another lock, and we're just gonna repeat the same steps. I'm twisting the hair. Right here, I'm detangling it first. I think this piece was a little bit messy, but yeah, I twist the hair. I go ahead and hook it onto the crochet needle. Well, I'm poking it through the hole. Brittany, slow down. Look, y'all, I'm all in another box. You'll see me fix this real quick, but I went over into another box, which is okay. I'm doing my own hair, so it's hard to see. But I move over, I go through the triangle. I sit the piece of hair on the hook, close the hook, and pull it through. I open my loop up. Okay, you see me opening it up, and then I start pulling that one side through. Pull it all the way through. This piece was really teased, so it kind of got tangled, but you'll see me pull it all the way through eventually, and I'll end up with my 2 pieces, one to hold and one to wrap. Moving those braids out the way. Y'all, my hair just wouldn't let me be great. Just flopping all over the place, wouldn't give me room to work. Just a mess. But once I took those braids in, I hold on to one piece along with my plait, and I began wrapping again. And that's just all to it, y'all. Like I told y'all in the first lock, I'm wrapping really tight at the root. Really tight. Making sure this time that I cover my hair. So you see at the root, I'm being very careful this time to make sure I'm covering up the black. Wrapping, and then once I get a little further down, you'll see me make the wing, sticking my thumb through, you guys. Once you stick your thumb through, you wrap over where your thumb is poked through at. You guys, I have all kind of rhinestones and designs on my nails, so my thumb doesn't easily slide through like yours probably would, but it's a really easy step to get the butterfly wings. And once I make my wing, I start wrapping down, and you'll see me get a little bit further again, poke my thumb through, and make another wing. I'm not sure if I do it right here or not, but you'll see as I go down the lock. And for the future locks that are about to come up, I just create the butterfly wing with sticking my thumb through the hair and then wrapping on top of it. So that's all to it, you guys. From here, I'm gonna let you guys just watch me do the last few braids or the last few locks, and then I'll show you guys my end result. Now that I'm done, y'all, I'm taking some mousse and I'm just massaging that onto my locks just to take down some of the frizziness. This is supposed to be a messy style, but with me teasing the hair in the beginning, doing that extra step, I kind of overdid it and the hair got really, really frizzy. I don't want them to look too old too fast, so I'm just rubbing some mousse and massaging that through the locks. You'll see me go through both sides and through the back. And once I mousse everything down, I'll pull the excess frizzy hair out from the bottom and snip that off. You see me doing that now. And one of my last little touches before I do my edges is to spray it with oil sheen to give the locks some extra shine, some extra pizzazz. So I'm going through with the oil sheen now. And here, guys, I'm just cleaning my edges off. Throughout the process of doing these locks, I got excited and started playing with my baby hairs just to see if I even liked how the style was coming along. So I'm just wiping off that edge control. I could have went over it and redid my edges over the edge control I had on, but I didn't want any buildup. My hair gets really flaky, so I'm just washing that off first. Then I'm going to put my hair up and I'm going to go ahead and do my baby hairs before showing you guys the end result. So I'm going to use this Edge Fixer by Sweetie. I have the grape flavor today. And I'm just pushing my edges down to the front and then swooping them over. And this is my final little touch.